And hello, everyone. We are here at Galveston Island eSports event. Con Hour is doing a wonderful job with many interviews that we have had today. We are here with, of course, Amy and Sherlana. And Sherlana is big into esports. She actually has esports. She has a podcast, TV show. She sings. I mean, everything you can think of. But one of the main things is she is actually coming up with an esports female gaming group. I don't want to say group, team.
Yeah.
Team.
Yeah.
Let's hear a little bit about that.
I'm looking to start a female-only, ideally primarily female, Call of Duty professional team. So looking to recruit other ladies that are interested or play professionally or looking to get into playing professionally, and definitely trying to create more of a presence for females in the esports industry. So
that is definitely exciting because, like on the panel we had earlier with you on it, it is gaming is more male dominated. So this being female team would be superb. Is there any challenges that you're going to have to get across for that?
Definitely. There's a lot of stigma that we experience as female gamers, I've noticed. I was having a conversation with somebody who was seemingly opposed to a female team in Call of Duty. So I'm very well aware of the stigma that we are going to have to overcome in order to build this team. But I'm no challenge is too small. I think I'm definitely able to work past that and get it done. But challenges for female teams going to be that stigma. It's prevalent in the industry, unfortunately, and I think we're in a Me Too movement where there's a cultural shift, but it's still in early stages. So,
I mean, you got to start somewhere. So,
yeah.
I mean, it is a great start doing this and all that. The other thing that we want to talk about is you host a TV show. Let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I host Music Biz TV. It airs every Saturday mornings at 10:30 a.m. It's on cable TV and also on some satellite channels. So for our international viewers, they can also tune in if they have satellite. Also, there are a couple of pay-per-view channels depending on your location or area. And it's a music show. We interview artists. We go to events. We cover the events. We talk about lifestyle, all sorts of stuff. So it's really like a good opportunity for up-and-coming artists to showcase their talents and things like that. So definitely very excited about the new show. We just started re-airing again this year, so exciting.
And I also know that you do a little bit of singing. I'm not going to put you on the spot and have you sing for us. That's just
unless you
Amy.
Want to.
Unless
okay.
you want to.
Unless you want to. You are more than willing to be a happy audience for sure. Absolutely.
I have no problem previewing some of my music. I'm actually working on a new album, and I have some new songs that are unreleased and I'm working on. So that's that's something that I'm definitely always doing. I'm a songwriter. I've been working with the same label since 2012, David Dance Records in Italy. So a lot of the DJs use my vocals as a vocal tool so that they can cut me through it and use it as a background vocal or whatever to showcase their own production.
Now, if people wanted to find your music or anything like that, where could they look it up or try to purchase a CD?
They can definitely follow me online. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. I also stream on Vigo, Twitch. Have a YouTube channel. So people can find me online. Search Sherlana, Sherlana, and my gamer tag is Instigator.
Definitely. And people, we do apologize. This is an esports event. They're actually doing the competition, which is what you hear in the background. So it is kind of hard for us to talk over.
We can talk extremely loud.
Yeah, we
I
can.
mean, I'm just saying. I have no problem.
Amy has the lungs for this.
Amy has no problem doing that. I do have a question for you, though.
Yeah.
So how did you kind of fall into gaming and streaming and kind of doing that? Because we've been talking. I've already said you're like my long lost BFF. Because it's like, you know, you do all these things. You have your show, you're singing. I know that you're also a mother. So how do you have the time to stream and game? But how did you fall into it to start that whole thing?
I've been gaming my whole life. Like, I'm a gamer girl from birth. I've been Nintendo, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis.
Okay, yeah.
VRs.
See, my kind. Okay. See, my mom must be FM. I'm just saying. Okay.
So definitely, it's nice that you're a female gamer too.
I'm
Love that.
telling you, I think, and I'm totally biased, but I think a lot of the most badass gamers out there are actually females.
Yes.
You know, and
Yep.
their gamer tags and stuff don't always kind of let you know that it's a female because of the stigma that's out there.
Yep.
So I am like, oh yes, I am totally for an all-girl gamer team, 100%, especially in Call of Duty, because I feel like it's very male-dominated.
It is.
But it's nice to have a conversation with someone that's like, I just grew up gaming and I loved it.
Yeah. So I just continued on with gaming and things like that, and how do I find time? I tend to play a game in the mornings and late at night when my son's asleep. So, yeah, he like my son. He's watched me play Call of Duty. I know it's an old,
He's
mature
fine. He
game.
needs to be expressive.
Exactly,
It's
but
all right.
he totally understands
He's
all
got
the
to take
lingo.
the torch at some point and carry it.
Mom, there's a
Very.
exactly. Yeah. He's like, Mom, recon's on, or there's a helicopter in the air. Like, he knows all the, the terminology. So yeah, it's all about making sure the next generation as well. So.
All right. So, what is your favorite gaming platform? Because I know that we've also, spoken that you do the mobile gaming too on your phone, and you do PlayStation 5. Do you do any PC, or which one do you prefer more?
I don't do PC. I'm kind of like, I'm a nostalgic gamer. I like to play on a console. There's just something very comforting about playing with the controller, and of course you can play with the controller on PC, but I don't feel it's the same experience in my opinion as a console. So I guess I grew up with a lot of consoles when I was younger, so it's just something I gravitate to. The mobile gaming is new. Call of Duty just, from what I understand, recently started Call of Duty Mobile. So that's really fun because I'm noticing a lot more girls on mobile. I think it's a lot more accessible, especially if you don't want to invest all that money into an expensive console. Mobile gaming is going to be the way to future. It's more accessible. Yeah.
I can do that in bed and I don't feel so bad. It's like, okay, if I fall asleep, it's okay, but I need to get this kill,
Yeah,
It's one of those things that I totally agree with you, though, in terms of, like, PC gaming and console gaming, and there's nothing against PC. There's some amazing PC gamers out there.
Yeah.
Truly amazing. But for me, I just feel like I'm in, like, a cave, because you have, like, your headphones and you're, like, so secluded.
Yeah.
Where, like, when I play with my console, I can still have, my headset on and stuff, but I can, like, see people,
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm involved and I'm not isolating myself.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
agree.
why I like the same. I like a console version of it. But I mean, I haven't played Call of Duty in a really long time, as I clearly have shown because I just got my ass kicked. But I don't even know. This guy's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I play professionally. I was like, why are you playing with me? Like, go away. Like, the last time I played was like Modern Warfare 2, man. Like, leave me alone. Like, let me play my self.
Well, I know we've talked about PS5s and the PCs, which now Xbox is actually doing a thing with the PC.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the Xbox? I mean, I don't want to, I guess I am putting you on the spot, but I mean, I would say the PS5 is probably the favorite right now. But.
Yeah, PS in general has always been my go-to station gaming console. I've been playing it since like PS1, so but Xbox also, I literally have Xbox for Gears of War. I love that game. I think.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So,
Yes, that's
I mean,
why I have it. Oh my
It
gosh.
might sound like ridiculous, but I think it's totally worth it, if not just for that one game. So, yeah,
I'm telling
love
you,
that game.
the leveled up horse. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So would you say that the difference that makes you a little bit more comfortable would be the controllers themselves? Or?
Yeah, I think for me, PlayStation's controller is a lot more intuitive. I'm not really a fan of this. Like, I have, like, as a female, I have like small hands, so I find the controller a lot more ergonomic for like my usage. The Xbox controller is a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier.
True. Yeah.
So if I had to consider, like, there's no way I'm playing COD on Xbox. That's just not happening.
I started out with PlayStation, and then my very first video game was Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I was 10. It was so great. And this is totally going to sound like morbid. I don't mean it, but I would take the katana and like run down the street. You could like do waterfalls of blood because you're just killing people. It was so great.
Yeah.
I'm like this 10-year-old in hog headed. Okay, it was so great. And then I got Call of Duty, and I had an Xbox. I got the Halo 3 limited edition Xbox for Christmas. And so I was playing that. I had like the controller and everything. I was like, yes, this is my thing. And then I got it, like, I went back and I got another PlayStation. I got the VR PlayStation. I was like, man, but there's more over here. Like, oh, I love them both. They're both set up and pristine. Like, I love them.
Well, don't feel too bad. I got the Xbox One for Guitar Hero and stuff like that. The games that I got said, well, you got to have a mic, you got to have drums, you got to have the. And it's like, I don't want all that. I just wanted to do the Guitar Hero.
I used to play Guitar Hero with my sisters, and like one was on the drums, like, you know, the other's guitaring. I love
Rock Band one.
Yeah,
they got hard. The Aerosmith one was pretty cool, but I mean, they got hard. We started adding all the drums and stuff. I'm like, what? It's like an actual band, you know.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it though. This is hard.
Well, have you tried virtual reality yet?
I have. I have a VR. Like, Samsung has a VR headset for the Android phones. So I have a VR headset with Samsung. I had the VR as well for the PlayStation, the first model of it. And I like to see more games, more variety in gaming in terms of the VR headset to really immerse myself. Like, it's nice to be like, yeah, I have a VR, but they need to do more in terms of the types of games, I think. It's just my personal opinion.
Well, my other thing is they put the earplugs right in your ear. And next thing I know is my wife's hitting me in the back saying, hello. So, I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. It was a date and I didn't play the game. Don't lie. They know that's what you're doing.
But I had the Oculus, so it's just...
Yeah.
But you can't do it that long, I don't think, because it really does affect the head. You really can't do it that long because I would get a migraine real quick.
Actually, one of the things that I try to push is that video gaming can be really rehabilitative for just that. I had a really bad car accident in 2016, and during that time, I used to get a lot of headaches like you. I couldn't even play Call of Duty for maybe 1 or 2 games. And it really helped me like rehabilitate to a point where I can play gaming again, like I can game again and I can focus. Like even just reading a book was hard for me. So I found that it helped me condition myself to retrain my brain, which was injured in the accident, and was really rehabilitative. So I think there's like this. Sometimes there's this stigma like you're like video gaming, you're like lazy bum, but you're not. Like it really is like there's a health and wellness piece, there's a STEM educational piece, and I think one of the things I try to educate people on is like, no, gaming is like a legitimate profession.
And an opportunity to
oh yeah, and you're also on Twitch. I don't think we discussed your handle there. Where can they find you on Twitch?
Mrs. Instigator, MRSINSTA Gator GATER.
We'll put the tags in later, people.
I love that though. That is the greatest thing.
Thank you.
Now I know that this actually gets posted on a Discord server, which is about 540 people right now, and a lot of them do watch the show. And they are all gamers. Are there any tips that you might want to give them for if they want to step up their game? Because I know we have 4 that are actually Twitch streamers, and I think they're getting started.
One of the things that kind of like I have a group of people that I play with, but when I'm playing with people that I don't usually game with, I think communication is important, and especially in a game like Call of Duty. Sometimes you get into a lobby and they're just so quiet and nobody's communicating, nobody's telling you where they just died. You don't have to be a great player to say, hey, I just died by the gas station. There's a guy right by the tank. It helps because then the whole team goes after that guy, and like you can't just
gang up on that person that killed you, and you're like redeemed.
Exactly.
You
So
committed suicide and mech wars on me.
I did. Well, actually, okay, to be fair, I did not know what I was doing in that game. And, like, obviously, a joystick game is not my thing. I need the controller, okay? Because I was like, I'm trying to move, and I'm just looking down, going into circle. I mean, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was truly bad.
and that is why I'm not a fan of the PC. I just find it's not as intuitive in terms of like a controller.
It's really difficult, and I feel like you really have to. Like, I get headaches looking at the monitor too long because I do it all day.
Able to get the goal off the waterfall.
You
Then
really have to.
great read, slight miss by the defender. That's all it takes. One little error, ball goes in. Nation fights that to stay out of the net.
Just because it really is. You have to have the understanding of the controllers and how to do it, and then your mouse and what games are best on PC, different avenues to go down. So I don't know. I can't touch that. I'm not. That's not my area. Like, I think about it, makes my brain hurt. Like, no, I can't do that.
Well, everyone, Galveston Island Esports Summit. It's going on till Sunday. You definitely want to get out here. You can meet Sherlana herself. She's actually right behind us.
I am. We're neighbors.
Yes, we're cheating. We always do. But we do want to wish y'all a good weekend. We do hope to see y'all this weekend. I know my son will be here filming tomorrow, and you will get the 3 of us on the plank over there. And I saw it's not a board like they showed. It is actually a balance beam. So yes, you will hear my rear cussing.
It's gonna be good.
Awesome.
But anyway, adio everyone.
Bye.